Hey guys, happy Sunday night. It's a little later, but I feel like Sunday nights are the nights that you kind of wind down. You stay up a little bit later than you probably should because you're kind of dreading going to work the next day, right? So, hey Jay, how are you? So you guys, here, look, I still have my stamp from the amusement park today. It says cannibal. If you guys are not local to Utah, we have a cool roller coaster locally that's like a record holder or something. Anyway, so this is going to be kind of quick. I'm going to go in kind of quick and answer a couple of questions because I've had a bunch of people reach out to me about the post that I posted today. And I realized that there's a lot of people that have questions about what I do, but they're afraid, and I get it because I would be the same way, but they're afraid to reach out because, like, what if they don't really want it? They're just curious. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go online, I'm going to rip the band-aid off, I'm going to answer questions. I'm not going to, like, if you say hello, I'm not going to reach out to you and be like, so you want to join? Nothing like that. Hey Francis, hey Denise. So I want to just go through some, like, kind of like the top 10-ish questions that I get asked the most, so that I can answer them for you. Now, I will tell you, maybe this opportunity isn't for you. That's totally cool, but you might know somebody. You might know somebody who can get help from something like this. And so keep an open mind. Like, if it's not your jam, that's cool, and you want to just hang out and chit chat. We can do that because you may know somebody that this could help. So I want to start off by telling you guys really quick, just a tiny bit of my backstory and how I got into this crazy business. I was in the corporate world for 10 years. I worked for a major computer company and I loved my job. I was a supervisor there. I wouldn't have ever left, but they outsourced our jobs to Panama. So that was kind of crappy, but it happened at the right time, and my husband took a job in Utah. We lived in Idaho, and I came and I got to stay home with my kids, and it was great. But it came up to about a year after I lost my job. We decided to have Silas, which is my third son, and we were kind of talking like, okay, what are we going to do now? Am I going to go to work because money's getting tight? What are we going to do? And my best friend, I had been buying mascara from another girl here locally, and my best friend had joined just to get a discount on her makeup. And she came to me and told me, hey, I really want you to do this. And I was like, hey, you're freaking crazy. I'm not going to. I have zero interest in doing makeup. And she was like, no, I'm serious. And I legit told her no. I was like, no, I am not going to do this. Okay. And so it came up on my birthday, and her and my husband co-conspired, and they were like, no, you're doing this. And I was like, okay, fine. Like, to help you, I was like going to help her. I didn't want anything to do with it, guys, because here's the thing. And this is kind of one of the questions. What if I'm not a makeup artist? You guys, I didn't own a makeup brush at this point. I had used the same makeup since I started wearing makeup in junior high. And it was like great colors and stuff, but I wasn't the girl that had, like, my best friend was the girl that had a desk full of makeup. That was her, but that wasn't me. And so I was like, no way. Like, and I'll be honest, like, I liked the mascara, but I wasn't like, I wouldn't wear it all the time. Like, I just wasn't into the big long lashes because I live in a place where I don't really know anybody still. I kind of stay home. I stay close to my kids. So I would use the mascara like when I went to an event or something like that. But I didn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't like my gig. Okay. So she convinces me. My husband says, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Happy birthday. Here's the makeup. So I was like, okay. So you guys, I get the kit, and I'm not even going to lie to you. Let me see if it's sitting right here. I open it, and I'm excited. At this point, I was not going to do it as a business because I didn't know what I was doing. At that point, there was no lives or anything like that, but I opened this, okay? I've always worn eyeliner. I always have. And I thought I liked my eyeliner. I thought it was fine. Heads up, no, it wasn't. It sucked. But I found this eyeliner, and it's funny because I don't even hardly have any on. But you guys, this changed everything, okay? So I'm just telling you that because people come to me and say, well, I don't know anything about makeup. I am proof that you don't need to know anything about makeup because you can learn, okay? Now, second question is, I don't want to do lives. You know, like what if I don't want to? What if I'm scared to do lives? You don't have to do lives, okay? Because here's the thing is we have a system in place to help you be successful. Everything is put together for you. We are an online party company, right? So we do parties, but not like the ones where you have to go to people's houses, right? Because I got kids and I cannot be leaving. I cannot just get up and leave. Like, you can do them. It's up to you how you do it. But we do it online. So guess what? Like all day today, I was at the amusement park and I worked all day. Guess what? I made money today while I was standing in line at the bumper cars. Okay. So, here's the thing is we have steps to help you be successful without lives. Now, I personally, this is my connection with the outside world. I love to do lives because this is how I talk to people. Okay. This is how I interact with people, but you do not have to do that. Okay. So, what if you're not a makeup artist? We've covered that. I'm scared of doing lives. Okay. The next one, you guys, I'm really excited about this because this is something new. So what if I can't afford it? I want to do it, but I don't have the $99 or the $199 because we have two options now. What if I don't have that sitting around? I didn't have it sitting around, you guys. So even if I would have loved the idea and wanted to do it, at that point, it wasn't an option for me because we were struggling financially. Oh my gosh, yeah, Kathleen, let's talk. Like no, nothing. Just put me in a conversation with her, and I'm not going to be pressuring whatsoever. So here's the cool thing, you guys, is Younique is, they're always changing, and they just came out with a new kit. And you know what the new kit is? There's two. Okay, the entry level kit, it's $99. You get 2 Epic mascaras. They're both not this one. It's not the waterproof. It's the regular mascara. You get 2 of those. You get 2 lipsticks in the color I'm wearing, Sublime. And you get a brightening mask for $99. So the cool thing with that, guess what, is you get 2, we're going to pretend this is regular mascara. You get 2 products you can sell right away, and you're going to see money back in your pocket right away, okay? That's awesome. Now, here's the thing though. Kit number 2, you guys, I know it sounds crazy. Like it sounds like a lot of money, especially when you're struggling financially, right? It's $199, but here's the thing. It comes with 5 mascaras that you can sell for $24 a piece, and I can help you do that, okay? It comes with the 2 lipsticks, okay? It comes with the makeup cloths that I use all the time. I should have got everything out. It comes with so much stuff, you guys, but what I'm getting at is it comes with products, and you know what? I can help you put something together so we can sell it even before you get your kit, okay? We can get together so that you can collect money. You can get the content sold before you even purchase it. And in the event you don't sell it all and you're like, you know what, I can't do it unless I sell it all, and we determine, you know what, maybe right now is not the best time, what we can do is we'll have you place that order in a party link that I have, and I'll help you get free makeup. Like there's nothing bad that can happen by trying, okay? So I have a couple girls that I'm working with right now. If that is something that you're like, okay, maybe this is what I can do. You guys, I have a way to help you get it to where if you can put a little effort out there, you stick your neck out a little bit, and I'm going to give you everything you need, then we can get some of these products sold out of it. You may not have to come up with a single dollar out of pocket to get started, okay? But you're going to need to do a little work. We'll talk about it individually because everybody, what they need out of that kit is going to be different. So I customize it. So the next question is, but what if I fail? But girlfriend, what if you don't? Or boyfriend, you guys, boys can sell this too. I will tell you what, I feel like boys would do an amazing job selling mascara because it's not the normal thing. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be noticed like a masculine guy, a mechanic selling mascara, but guess what? He could do it and he could make a lot of money. Okay. So here's the thing is, how do you know that if you did do it, that you wouldn't be uber successful? How do you know that if you gave it a shot, how do you know that you would fail? You don't know, okay? You don't know. And what if it changes everything? For me, guess what? I have been present 100% of the time for my son's whole life. His whole life, you guys. I didn't have that with my first 2 kids. With my first 2 sons, my first one, I missed so much stuff. My second son, I worked from home, but I still couldn't have him at home, so I still missed stuff. And it was awful. You guys, I've been there for every single milestone of my son's life. every single one, okay? And I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to fail, okay? So I get it. So the next question is, but maybe I'm too busy. Like, what if I'm too busy to do this? Like, I'm a busy girl. Heads up, if you think you're too busy, we need to talk, because busy people are the best at this. Oh, here comes, speaking of every moment. Come here, Silas. He just woke up. Okay, so I can literally help you run this business in minutes a day. Everything is done for you. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Let Mama hold you. We'll rub your foot. Okay, we're going to try to get him to not cry, but... Okay, so the next question is, but what if this isn't for me? Like, what if I get the kit? Like me, you know? Like, I was like, what if I get it and I don't like the products? What if I decide I don't want to do it? Guess what? You can walk away. There's no auto ships. There's no fees. Nothing. After you pay your initial kit fee, you can walk away and you're done. Like, nothing has to ever happen again. So if it's not for you, nothing happens. There's no risk, because there's nothing else that happens down the line. There's not an auto ship. You know, I know there's a lot of companies out there, and I'm not throwing shade to anybody. There's a lot of companies out there where you have to pay a website fee. We don't have to do that. Where you have to pay a yearly membership fee. We don't have to do that. I'm not even kidding with you. You could take the kit, you could get the kit and turn around and walk away, and nothing would ever come of it, okay? So, let's see here. So the next kind of question, if you guys have questions, feel free to put them down in the comments or message me directly. I understand that you may be apprehensive to reach out to me and ask questions because you're afraid that I'm going to like talk you into something. At no time do I ever want to talk anybody into anything, because I just genuinely want to help. If it's something for you, great. If it's not, that's okay too, okay? But if there's a question you have, feel free to comment it down below. And if you feel like sharing this, maybe you know somebody that would benefit by this, because here's the thing, you guys. I make my own schedule. I work hours that are not typical, okay? For me, I choose to work at night because I have sleeping kids at night and I can focus. The hours are flexible. The amount of time that I put into it is flexible. Like if my son is sick and I can't, you know, maybe he's throwing up or something, I don't have to work at that time. You know what I mean? Whereas if I had a traditional job, I would have to. Now, is it easy? I'm not going to lie to you. There are times that it is not easy. Okay. But what we do is so simple. It's simple and everything's done for you. I have a party script completely done, word by word, everything, picture. All you have to do is copy and paste. So if you can do that, you can do what I do and you can make money. And maybe you just want to like get your nails done. Look at it. I finally, after you guys years of not getting my nails done, I finally get to get them done and I don't have to feel guilty about it eating up the budget. Because before, you guys, I didn't get them done for like 5 years, ever since Eli was a baby. So he's 11. Okay, and I finally just started getting them done, and my husband had to talk me into him. He's told me forever, just go get them done. And I couldn't, I felt guilty. You guys, I'm able to buy clothes when I need to versus making it work. And it wasn't, again, like none of this is my husband's always told me, but I'm a mom and I put my kids first. I want to make sure they have what they need first. And guess what? I'm able to provide them with what they need, and I can put myself first too. You guys, like, oh my gosh, I could get emotional. There's, I mean, so many other things too. Like if you're one, so I love being a mom, you guys, I do. But sometimes mama needs a break. And I will tell you, we have convention, and it's allowed me to travel. You guys, I go once a week, I can't even talk. I go once a year to convention. It's not mandatory for you to go. But you guys, I'm traveling places. Okay. I have been to New Orleans. I have been to San Antonio. I went to Mexico, this past year, you guys, and I won that. All I had to do was pay airfare. It was the best time. Okay. And this year we're going to the Bahamas, and it just barely started. So this is a perfect time. If you're at all interested, again, I am not going to pressure you into doing anything. I'm not going to attack you. I just want to help find people that are looking for something. Or maybe like me, maybe you don't even know you're looking for something. Maybe you think, oh, I might have to get a job. What if you don't have to? What if you didn't have to do that? I didn't even realize it was an option, because I'll be honest with you, I thought it was all a big scheme. I thought there was no way anybody was making money. And the other thing too, and it's funny because my brother and I talk about this all the time, is inventory. So there is a myth, like a big thing with what I do, that the presenters basically, you know, the people who sell the products, that their garages are full of product because they have to buy to meet quotas. You guys, we don't have a minimum here. We don't have an auto ship. And in fact, if you place a really large order, Younique wants to know what you're doing with it because they don't want you to fill your garage full of product you don't use. And I'm not throwing shade on anybody or any company or anything like that. I just know that that's something that you may have heard and you may question, like, hey, is this true? Like, do I have to buy all these products? Do I have to buy, you know, when the new eyeshadow palette comes out, what if I don't wear eyeshadow? Then don't buy it. You don't have to. You can honestly run this business with one tube. One tube, you can run a business, okay? So if you have any questions, or if you would like additional information, or if you just think it's kind of cool and you want, I have a video that kind of explains everything better than what I am doing here. But please feel free to reach out to me. I will send it to you. And again, I'm not going to attack you. I just want to share because I know that there are people out there that need what I have, that are looking to be able to stay at home, you guys, his entire life. Since before he was born. You guys, I have been there for everything. For everything. And I can't even begin, like, it's so crazy to me, I can't even begin to tell you what a blessing that is. Like, he doesn't know a life without his mom right by his side. And my other kids did. And I'm not throwing any shame on people that worked. I worked. But what an awesome thing to be able to say for him, because he doesn't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's an option. You don't have to choose it, but it's an option. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave that there. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to go snuggle this baby, put him back in bed, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Mwah! Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Oh, maybe.